Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the 1983 Jefferson nickel, struck at the Philadelphia Mint with a P mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like just another ordinary coin that passed through countless hands during everyday transactions. But as with all U.S. coinage, even common coins like this nickel carry layers of history, symbolism, and collectability. Let's explore the story behind the 1983 Jefferson nickel, its design, technical details, and what makes it a piece worth learning about. Background: the Jefferson Nickel Series. The Jefferson Nickel Series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design was chosen to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse featured Jefferson's home, Monticello, a landmark that symbolized not only his personal life but also his vision for the young nation. By 1983, the design had been in circulation for 45 years, becoming one of the most enduring coin designs in American history. Although the design would eventually be updated in the 2000s, the 1983 nickel is part of this classic era. Obverse design: Thomas Jefferson. The obverse of the coin carries the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. Jefferson is shown in a left-facing profile, with fine details in his hair and coat. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," on the left and "Liberty," followed by the date 1983 on the right. Above Jefferson's portrait rests the national motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. Just to the right of the date, you'll see the P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, which produced a significant share of the 1983 nickel mintage. Reverse design: Monticello. On the reverse side, we see Jefferson's historic home, Monticello, located in Virginia. This neoclassical mansion has been carefully engraved into the coin with its columns, dome, and steps clearly visible. Above the building is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum. Below the mansion is the word Monticello, followed by the denomination 5 cents, and finally the inscription United States of America. Despite its small size, the reverse design captures both Jefferson's legacy and the architectural beauty of Monticello. Specifications: the 1983 Jefferson nickel is made of a cupronickel alloy, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. The edge is plain, without reading, which is standard for nickels. These specifications have remained consistent for decades, making the nickel one of the most stable denominations in U.S. coinage. Circulation and historical context. In 1983, the United States Mint produced a large number of Jefferson nickels to meet the needs of circulation. At that time, everyday use of coins was still widespread, with nickels playing a vital role in vending machines, transit systems, and small transactions. The Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of nickels that year, meaning the 1983 P issue was far from rare. Still, it represents a moment in U.S. coinage history when the Jefferson nickel was deeply embedded in American daily life. Collectability and value. From a collector's perspective, the 1983 P Jefferson nickel is generally considered common. In circulated condition, it usually holds only its face value of 5 cents. However, things become more interesting in higher grades. Uncirculated examples, especially those with strong strikes, lustrous surfaces, or full details on Monticello, can attract collector attention. Coins graded mint state 65 or higher by professional grading services can carry a premium, and rare error varieties, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can be even more valuable. For anyone building a complete Jefferson nickel date and mint set, the 1983 P is an essential piece. Closing thoughts. The 1983 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark may not be a rarity, but it is still a coin that carries meaning. It connects us to the long-running Jefferson nickel series, honors one of the most influential founding fathers of the United States, and serves as a tangible reminder of the economy and daily life in the early 1980s. For collectors, it's a foundational coin, easy to find, affordable, but still rich with history and symbolism. So the next time you come across a 1983 nickel, especially one with the Philadelphia Mint mark, take a moment to appreciate it. What seems like an ordinary coin is actually a miniature piece of history that has endured in pockets, purses, and collections for over 4 decades. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983 Jefferson nickel, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have this coin in your collection, and have you ever found one in high-grade condition? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting!